Hey, Roxanne, you have Great American Teaching.
I do.
No one invited me this year.
Me either.
Yeah.
I didn't get
two
invited.
Kids.
Yeah, I didn't get invited last year. I think, they just, whatever. They were two
And
people.
we know why Fester's not invited because Fester is on the banned list.
I'm on the national Great American Teaching banned list.
Yeah.
Prohibited list.
Fester is on the no-go list for the Great American Teaching.
Oh, that's why your picture's hanging up in elementary schools?
Yes, that's why.
We'll get to that in a second. Hold on. So, Roxanne, which school are you going to?
I don't know.
What?
I have the address, but I don't know the name of the school.
Yes, you do. You still want to give it on the air. What are you afraid?
Wait, that's the point of it.
What are you afraid someone's going to stalk you there?
No, absolutely not. No, I just,
Are you going to an
But
elementary school?
Don't say you don't know the name when you clearly know the name of the school you're going
to. Your
to.
kid's school or something? Is it that personal?
Is it an elementary school or is it a middle school?
It's an elementary school.
Oh, that's cool.
I see. You going to your kid's school?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
All
right. So, is that why you're all dressed up in a purple dress?
Yeah.
You look like You look like the Grimace.
What?
Oh,
All
my.
right, hold on.
That's a really
The
bad
Grimace?
analogy.
You look like a very thin Grimace.
The Grimace, you mean like the...
It's purple. The Grimace is purple.
From the McDonald's crew
Yes.
of characters. He's talking about...
No,
okay.
Yeah, but he's
okay.
also the fattest.
Or Barney.
Another
not
fat
good.
animal.
Not
She's
good.
not fat.
That's why I said a skinny Grimace.
So if Grimace had a sister with maybe a mild eating disorder, you would look like her.
I don't have a mild eating
No,
disorder.
you don't.
Grimace's
You don't.
sister.
No,
Judgment.
Grimace's sister would. That's what you look like. I mean, but no, I'm not saying you do.
Let me reveal, and Roxanne, I've done a ton of Great American Teach-Ins over the years. And the number one question, once you do your presentation and then you open up the floor to questions from the kids, I've done elementary, I've done middle, I've done high school. The number one question across every single age group, the number one question is always, how much money do you make?
Oh, yeah.
That's all the
They
kids.
all- that's all they
always
care
says
about.
a couple million a year. Don't you say
So,
that?
I had an elementary school one time.
What do you say?
And you do your little spiel about how it's important to read and learn about news stories, be able to talk well, and all that crap. And none of that has to do with getting into radio, by the way.
The number one question: how much money do you make? And if the kids ask me that, I'll say, "Hey, nowhere near as much as I used to make."
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer.
I had a hell of a 5-year no-cut deal back with Clear Channel.
I told the kids one year, I was like, I'm not sure if this year I made $7 or $8 million. What? And then the next question, what kind of car do you drive? I go, what day is today? And they're like, today's Thursday. I'm like, oh, Thursday. Yes, that's Lamborghini day. And like, oh. I totally lie to the kids about everything.
Well, that sucks.
Why do they have Great American Teaching for second graders?
All right, Fester's on the banned list because also Fester told dirty jokes at one school. Well, seriously, what are you doing? Do you remember what school it was? What year was it?
It was like,
and I think that was the last one you were ever invited to.
It was,
and I think they circulated like Fester. Don't invite him. I think it was like Hillsborough County, Pinellas County.
It was in
Polk,
South Tampa.
Pasco. Yeah, I think you got on a no-go, no-fly, no teaching list.
We used to have at the old radio station, we had a salesperson named Robin. And Robin had a boyfriend. I don't know if they're
Rick.
Is it Rick?
Oh, they're divorced.
Okay, divorce.
I don't remember Robin.
Okay.
Robin? Who?
She was a
sales girl.
Yeah, she was a salesperson.
So
there.
Robin's boyfriend taught at the school?
And Robin's like,
Do you remember
Fester.
what was it, an elementary or a middle?
I think it was a middle school.
Okay, in South Tampa.
South Tampa.
All right, and what happened?
And I get to the class. I show up a day late.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you showed up the day. That's right. Fester
What's the matter
shows
with
up.
you?
He arrived the day
That's
after.
awesome.
The day after the Great American Teach-In, Fester shows up.
So it was like the Friday. I stroll into the office. Hey, I'm here for the teacher.
You ruined things. The kids had no teach-in guest. You didn't show up on a Thursday. You show up the next day on a Friday or whatever.
They assembled like all 5 of the 5th grade or 6th grade classes in one room, and they were waiting for me for like an hour. I show up.
What a diva.
And then I come the next day, and then the kids, you open it up to questions, and kids are like, do you meet a lot of girls? And I'm like, oh man. You guys have no idea the women you get to meet when you work at a radio station. And the teachers, I could see them just being horrified in the corner. But I
Fester's
guess,
like, oh yeah, you could hook up with a different girl every day if you want.
You ever heard of a production room?
I was like, hey, listen, nothing works like, have you ever seen the inside of a radio station van?
That's not creepy.
I guess what Fester really said that really put it over the top, Fester said, if you ever see the radio station van a rockin', don't come a knocking.
Fester.
Unless your mom's
Awful.
divorced. Come on.
Oh my.
So it got really, I thought it was hysterical.
Yeah,
And
of course
the
you did.
Kids loved it.
Right.
And the teachers were horrified. And then on Monday morning, Prick Rick or whatever his name is, he calls into MJ. Hey, MJ, I just want you to know.
that's
that,
right.
MJ,
That's
Fester's the worst.
He called into the
Prick
show.
Rick.
And by the way, the number one question I've always gotten is how much money do you make? For Fester, the number one question is how much do you weigh?
Yeah.
That was
Oh, they ask you that?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, you in the corner. How much do you weigh, sir? Yeah, so
Do they have special microphones for fat people?
Wasn't that back in your 400? Wasn't that back to like your Fester 400 days?
I was like in my mid to upper threes back then. Those are good days.
Remember we did the Fester 400
Yeah.
to try to get you to 400. What do
Yeah,
you?
you had to weigh
you
him at a
weren't
truck
there.
stop.
I just said that to see if you guys were listening to me.
Yeah.
Didn't they weigh you at a truck stop? for
So
that?
they, you know where I used to have to go to get weighed?
Cattle.
No, I used to have to go to like a clinic.
Diabetic center.
It was a dialysis center.
Dialysis center.
Because so they weigh people in wheelchairs.
Where people in wheelchairs.
Yeah, they roll you onto the scale on the wheelchair. It's
I'd
like a loading dock.
There's a dialysis center like 3 blocks from Raymond James Stadium. I'd walk in, like, hey, Fester, the scale's right here. Oh, great.
Yeah, they.
398.
That's an issue.
So,
I
Roxanne,
gotta move on.
But
We haven't even scratched the surface of this.
We
topic.
have.
Roxanne,
We're all scratched.
Roxanne,
All scratched like a scratcher lottery ticket. All scratched.
She is representing us today, MJ,
Yes.
at the Great American Teach-In. She has no idea what she's going to be talking
Well,
about.
listen, I like to work under pressure, number one. So something that popped into my head, a lot of times the kids like to know about different celebrities you've interviewed. But you know what I realize? My celebrities are starting to age out. Like I could say, I interviewed Brad Pitt, but our third graders going to care about him? No, they care about like you.
curse?
They care like about YouTube stars and stuff.
Oh,
So
say you interviewed Logan Paul.
right? Or Steven Scherer or
you tell the kids
Yeah.
you interviewed Unspeakable and you will be a hit.
Mr. Beast.
Give us a full recap on your Great American Teach-In
Okay.
tomorrow.
thanks,
Hey,
you guys were really helpful.